year and welcome back to TechTeks. Let's dive into today's coding lesson. So today we're going to go into a bit of detail about assignment operators and how much they make our lives easier when coding. So a little recap. We use variables to assign values that we want to reuse. However, there are easier and what I call more techie ways of assigning these variables. We can use operations to assign values to variables. So let's start from the basics. So the most standard way of assigning a variable is equals to. So basically a equals to 2. So the name of the variable equals to the value. Now we can use operations like plus, minus, times, exponentiation in these assignments. So basically we can have a plus equals 2, which gives us 2 plus 2, which means a is now full. So basically a plus equals 2 is the exact same thing as a equals to a plus 2. So to update the variable a in a faster way, you just put the operation before the equals to sign. So it's basically the exact same thing as saying a equals to a plus 2. You can also have that for minus, which is a minus 2. You can have that for multiplication, which is a has asterisk 2. You can have it for exponentiation, which is 2 asterisks. And you can have it for division. You can have it for modulus. You can have it for so many, for literally most of the operations. So the Walrus operator. It has a colon before the equals to sign. It assigns a variable when it is in the midst of an expression. So you don't have to create a variable first. You can create it by using it in an expression. So let's look at some code. If students, make sure it's in brackets as well. If students, then the colon equals to, that is a Walrus operator, equals to 20 is greater than 15. So basically, you've not just only compared 20 to 15, not just that, you've also created a variable called students. So if a student is 20, then you've basically said student equals to 20 and then compare 20 greater than 15. And obviously that's true, so it gives you there are more than 15 students. So you're doing 2 at once. And it is the exact same thing as saying student equals to 20, and then if student is greater than 15, then print there are more than 15 students. So it's the same thing as assigning the variable at first before then using it in the comparison. Now, there's a little bit of a twist. To make sure that this works, your Python version has to be 3.8 or above. So it doesn't work like on all Python. No, it has to be Python version 3.8 or above. So just make sure to check that first. So we have now learnt easier ways to assign variables with operations, and these are skills that we're going to keep referring back to throughout this Python course. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below and let me know how your coding is going.